Hey, Adam, it's Ryan and Sisney and Tanya. How are you, man? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Good, mate. How you doing?
We're doing super well. Thank you for coming on. Congratulations on the success of Sex Life. We've been talking about the series.
Thank you, man. Thanks for watching, keeping
Yeah,
it
well,
keeping it going.
I mean, it does pose. I'm unmarried, so it poses a lot of questions for me as
Right.
an unmarried person. Sisney, when you watch it as a married person of what 7, 8 years, the question is, do you marry out of passion? Do you marry out of love? Do you marry out of perfection? What runs through your mind, Sisney?
I don't, I watched it and it was an easy binge for me. And I think what it does as a married person of almost 8 years, it kind of like reignites the spark, if anything. So I don't think my husband was complaining after I showed him this show.
We have heard that. We've heard that feedback, so that's good to know.
Do you find that couples are watching
Yeah,
it
there's a lot of
together,
good
Adam?
pointers.
Yeah, yeah. Couples are watching it together for sure. It's having a lot of different reactions with people, but that's definitely one of the more positive ones for sure.
Yeah, well, there's obviously a scene that a lot of people have been talking about that's a pretty provocative scene, and I think that got I got people to start. Some people weren't watching the show, started watching it then, and they've turned into real fans, binging the whole thing at once.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, whatever gets people to enjoy the show, but I think the storyline really grabs people in and it gets people invested because it's a relatable topic and people have been through similar situations or they're happy that they haven't but the show itself is just such a fun ride and a nice escape for a lot of people too.
Tanya, have you watched this with Robbie?
No, we haven't watched it together. I watched it by myself and I found myself because I'm unmarried, and I found myself feeling a little bit sad when I started watching it
Oh.
because I was like, I want to be married and I want that. But then you see somebody who has like the perfect husband and yet she's not satisfied.
But I think the cool thing, it's like, is it perfect for you, right? It's everything may be perfect on paper, but as people, we have desires and wants and needs. And I think that's really cool way the show explores things. And yeah, it's that conversation too of like, do you have to choose one thing? Can you have it all? Should you have turned left when you turned right? And it's sparked some good
Yeah.
debates.
I mean, for those overthinkers, this will really get you to overthink if you're
Yeah.
if you're not married.
Try looking in my head after I was like, okay.
So Adam Demos is with us. Obviously, you're from Australia. Are you there now?
And I'm in hotel quarantine at the moment.
I
So
was going to
it's-
ask you I have friends that have gone through the Australian quarantine. How has it been for you right now?
You get off the plane and you're straight into your hotel room, and 14 days later, out you get. But it is what it is, and you create a routine, and you just try to keep yourself busy. And Uber Eats helps, and a few drinks helps, and FaceTime and everyone. So you figure it out, but it goes quicker than what you think.
Hey, listen, I don't want to put myself out there, but if you get bored and you want to FaceTime with me, if you can't sleep or you're
Let's
just
do it, mate. Let's do it, mate.
I'm happy. I'm happy to do it anytime.
Right, I
so
will do
when-
it off air. That sounds beautiful.
When do you actually get out of your quarantine, Adam?
I have 6 nights left, so I'm past the halfway mark, so it's all good.
Gosh, wow! And you
Yeah.
really can't go out into your hallway or outside or anything.
No, the hallway is just literally that's where your food is, and that's where you put your trash and stuff like that, and you are in your room for the entire
my
time.
gosh.
So yeah,
that'll teach you to-
they're not mucking around at all.
That is a
That'll teach you to
lockdown.
travel. Well, listen,
Yeah.
global success and congratulations on Sex Life. It's on Netflix. If you have heard about it and haven't seen it, you'll probably take it all in one night if you've got a full night. Thank you, Adam, for coming on.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, bro. Good luck with the quarantine.
You too. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for having me.
Okay,
Back
bro.
to
Take
bed.
care.
Bye.
Good to see you.
And there's going to be a season 2, I would imagine, of this too.
Yeah.
Season 2, right?
I would hope so. Season
Yeah.
2 coming?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
we lost
I-
him.
oh,
I'll
he
take that
he
as a
just
yes.
clicked off. It was like quarantine shut off the answer.
Oh,
Maroon 5 is-
no.
I know. Maroon. I mean, listen, he's a super nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah.